And welcome to today's video. This is the WIDA ACCESS Writing Lesson 2, and today we're going to be talking about social and instructional language. Now you can pause the video and read this introduction on your own, and then restart the video when you're ready to continue. So the writing practice in this lesson focuses on social and instructional language. Social and instructional language is the language we use to communicate for social and instructional purposes within the school setting. This might include greetings and introductions, expressing preferences, requesting help, giving classroom instructions, talking about school schedules, describing tasks, or asking for clarification. So here are some writing tips. You want to be sure that you follow the directions. Write the number of sentences that the prompt tells you to write. If it doesn't say how many sentences to write, then count the questions being asked and add extra sentences and details. Take notes. You can look back at previous screens to find the information you need to write your answer, to check the notes you've created, or to review your writing. Find academic language in the question. You will have different styles of writing tasks, and you'll need to use different language forms in each style. If it asks you to compare and contrast, use the language forms but, however, on the other hand, etc. If it asks you to summarize, use the language forms in summary or in conclusion. If it asks for several reasons, use sequence words like first, second, finally. And if it's a letter, include a greeting, dear, and a closing, sincerely. And use different structures, sentence structures, and a variety of vocabulary. So try not to repeat the same words and phrases. All right, so you can read along as you listen and then look at the picture.
School lunch. Lunch is an important meal. It helps you feel full and gives you energy. Some students eat meals like sandwiches or pizza. Ken eats a sandwich with cheese, tomato, and lettuce. He drinks water with his sandwich. Some students may have rice or noodles with vegetables and meat. Some students like to bring a packed lunch from home. Other students like to buy lunch at school.
All right, so then read the prompt and you'll have 10 minutes to complete the task.
What do you eat for lunch? Write 2 sentences.
So you can organize your ideas using any notes that you took from the reading or the listening. Write the 2 sentences. Review the sentences according to this checklist. And now we'll look at a sample response. At home, I usually eat rice and chicken for lunch. At school, I often eat a sandwich and an apple or banana for lunch. Again, read along with the text as you listen and look at the photo.
What we eat is often connected to our family and culture. Zara enjoys eating chicken kebabs with rice and vegetables because they remind her of family meals. She says the food is fresh and full of flavor. Jamal prefers a burger with fries, which he likes because it is quick and delicious. Every student has a different lunch, and these meals often reflect what they grew up eating. Lunchtime is a great opportunity to enjoy food and learn about the meals others like.
All right, and now read the prompt and you'll have 20 minutes to complete the task. This task is more difficult than the previous task, so you have more time to complete it.
What is a meal from your family or culture? Write a paragraph of 3 to 5 sentences describing the meal.
So again, you can review any notes that you took. Write your sentences. Check the checklist. And now we'll look at the sample response. I am from Brazil. In my culture, it is normal to eat rice and beans with every meal. A popular meal in Brazil is feijoada. It is a stew made with black beans, pork, and beef. It is a favorite dish for special days.
What students eat for lunch can look very different depending on where they live. In the US, students often eat sandwiches or pizza, but in other countries, school lunches include other types of meals. In Mexico, for example, students might eat tacos with beans, rice, and salsa, which are common in Mexican cuisine. In Japan, students are served rice, fish, and miso soup, showing the importance of balance and healthy eating in Japanese meals. These foods are not only healthy, but also represent the traditions of each country. Lunch is also a time for students to talk with friends and enjoy sharing food. Each country brings unique flavors and cooking styles to the table, and learning about what others eat can be enjoyable and interesting.
All right, so now read the prompt, and you'll have 30 minutes to complete this task.
How is your lunch similar to or different from lunch in another country or culture? Write a paragraph of 5 to 8 sentences. Use examples.
So again, you want to review your notes. This question is asking you to compare two things, so a comparison chart might be helpful. Also remember to use the comparative language, uh, like however, but, also, and then write your paragraph and remember to give examples. And review your writing according to the checklist. And now we'll look at a sample response. In Italy, lunch is usually the biggest meal of the day, with pasta, bread, and vegetables. In America, lunch is often smaller, like a sandwich or pizza. Italian students might eat fresh food made at home, like pasta with tomato sauce or salad. American students often bring a packed lunch with a sandwich, chips, and fruit, or buy food from the school cafeteria. Both countries enjoy pizza, but Italian pizza is thinner and has simple toppings like cheese and tomatoes. American pizza has a thicker crust and many toppings like pepperoni and extra cheese. Lunch in Italy feels more traditional and homemade, while American lunches are quicker and easier to eat. Okay, we'll try a different topic, so read along with the text as you listen and look at the photos.
Jobs and careers. Thinking about the future can be exciting and challenging. Many students dream of becoming doctors, teachers, or engineers. These jobs require special skills and a lot of effort. For example, doctors must learn about the human body and how to treat patients. Teachers need to be good at explaining ideas and helping students. Engineers solve problems and design things like buildings or machines. Whatever career you choose, it's important to know what skills you need and start practicing them. With hard work and a plan, you can achieve your goals.
Okay, read the prompt and you'll have 20 minutes to complete the task.
What job do you want to have in the future? Why? Write a paragraph of 3 to 5 sentences.
All right, so again, organize your ideas. The tip here, it says don't forget to think about why you want that job. Now it's time to write. Write the paragraph of 3 to 5 sentences. Then check your writing against the checklist. And now we'll look at a sample response. I want to be a science teacher in the future. I like science because it is interesting. Teachers help people. learn new things. I want to be a teacher because I think that it is a very important job. All right, again, read along with the text, look at the photos. This is a longer reading, so you probably want to be sure that you take some notes.
There are many types of jobs that require specific skills. If you want to be a doctor, you need to study science, work well with people, and spend years learning about medicine. For a career in technology, like software development, you need strong problem-solving abilities, knowledge of mathematics, and skills in programming languages. Many students are also interested in creative fields like art or design. These careers require imagination and the ability to share ideas effectively. To develop these skills, you can take classes, practice regularly, or seek guidance from mentors, people who have experience in your chosen field. Volunteering or doing internships is another great way to gain hands-on experience and learn more about the job.
All right, so you're going to read the prompt. You'll have 30 minutes to complete the task, and it says pay attention to the sentences under the photo. They can provide details to help you.
What skills are important for the job you want? Describe the skills and your plan to develop those skills. Write a paragraph of 5 to 8 sentences.
All right, so be sure to review your notes. The tip here says to be careful. The question asks for two things: a description of the skills and your plan to develop them. So make sure that you include all those things. So now write your paragraph. Check it against the checklist. And now we'll look at the sample response. To be a teacher, I need many skills. First, I need good communication skills. This will help me explain ideas clearly to students. Second, I need patience because every student learns at a different speed. Third, I need organizational skills because it's important for teachers to plan lessons and keep things in order. Additionally, I will need knowledge about different teaching techniques. I will learn different teaching methods when I am in college, and I will practice using my knowledge and skills as a student teacher before I get a teaching job. All right, this one is a much longer reading, so again, you'll definitely want to take notes as you read along and listen and look at the photo.
In today's world, many jobs require more than just knowledge. They also require adaptability and teamwork. For example, careers in technology, such as software engineering, demand that professionals keep learning new programming languages and tools as technology changes. Similarly, jobs in healthcare, like nursing, require excellent communication and problem-solving skills to work effectively with patients and medical teams. Even creative careers, like graphic design, need individuals to collaborate with clients and understand their needs. To develop these skills, it's important to combine education with real-world experience. Internships, apprenticeships, or volunteering can give you opportunities to practice teamwork and build confidence. Networking with professionals in your chosen field can also help you learn what skills are most valuable. Success depends on your ability to grow, adapt, and learn from new challenges. The key to preparing for any career is staying curious and open to change.
All right, so you're going to read the prompt and you'll have 30 minutes to complete this task.
Think about how adaptability and teamwork are important in the career you want to have. How might you adapt to new challenges or work with others? How can you develop these skills over time? Write 2 paragraphs with a total of 8 to 10 sentences. Use examples.
All right, again, you want to refer to your notes, and here's the writing tip. There are 2 questions, so it may be easiest to answer 1 question in each paragraph. And then write your paragraphs. Check them against the checklist. And now let's look at the sample response. Adaptability is important for a teacher because every day can be different. For example, if a lesson does not go as planned, a teacher needs to change it to help students learn. I might need to adapt by staying calm and thinking of new ideas. I can develop this skill over time by working with students who have different needs. This will help me learn to be flexible and help me practice handling new situations in a positive way. Teamwork is also important because teachers often work with other teachers and parents. For example, a teacher might plan a school event with other teachers. To work well with others, I need to listen to their ideas and share my own. I can practice teamwork by joining group activities and helping solve problems. These experiences will help me work better with people. Learning to adapt and work in a team will make me stronger as a teacher. Will make me a stronger teacher, sorry. Alright, so that brings us to the end of today's video. You can reflect on the practice questions that you did. Also be sure to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.